the Muscular Princess, and the Battle of Muzanga. In the land of Muzanga, a kingdom known for its lush valleys and towering mountains, there lived a princess named Nyara. Unlike any other princess, Nyara was muscular and strong, trained in the art of combat from a young age by her father, King Talon. He believed that true strength came from both the heart and the body, and he instilled in her the values of courage, honor, and resilience. Muzanga was peaceful, but a dark shadow loomed on the horizon. The fearsome warlord Kuro, a giant of a man with an army of mercenaries, sought to conquer Muzanga and its riches. He was known for his brutal tactics and unyielding ambition. News of his approach reached the kingdom, and panic swept through the towns and villages. As the people of Muzanga fled to the castle for protection, Nyara stood before her father, her heart pounding with determination. "Father, we cannot let Kuro take our home. We must prepare to defend our kingdom." King Talon looked into his daughter's fierce eyes and knew she was right. "You are the heart of this kingdom, Nyara. If anyone can rally our people, it is you. But the odds are against us." Nyara gathered the bravest warriors in the kingdom and began her training regimen. She crafted a plan to fortify the defenses and train the townspeople, turning them into a formidable force. Day and night, she pushed herself and her followers, using her strength and skills to lead them. As the days passed, Kuro's forces drew closer, and the tension in Muzanga heightened. On the eve of the battle, Nyara gathered her troops on the castle steps. "We fight not just for our lands, but for our way of life," she declared. The crowd erupted in cheers, their spirits lifted by her words. The next day, the sun rose over the horizon, casting a golden light over the battlefield. Nyara stood at the forefront of her army, clad in shining armor, her long hair flowing behind her like a banner of hope. The warriors of Muzanga took their positions, hearts pounding with a mix of fear and excitement. As Kuro's army advanced, Nyara let out a battle cry that echoed through the valleys. With her sword raised high, she charged into battle. The clash of steel rang out, and the battlefield erupted in chaos. Nyara fought with unmatched ferocity, using her strength to turn the tide against Kuro's mercenaries. Her presence inspired those around her, and they fought valiantly alongside her. Kuro himself confronted Nyara in the heart of the battle, a hulking figure whose size and strength seemed insurmountable. "You think you can protect Muzanga, little princess?" he taunted, swinging his massive sword. Nyara, undeterred, responded with a smirk. "Strength isn't just in size, Kuro. It's in the heart." With that, she launched into a fierce duel. They clashed swords, the force of their strikes shaking the ground beneath them. As the battle raged around them, Nyara began to sense the rhythm of the fight. She anticipated Kuro's moves, dodging and countering with agility. With a swift maneuver, she disarmed him, sending his sword flying into the air. In that moment, she had the opportunity to end his threat once and for all. But instead of delivering a fatal blow, Nyara paused. She looked into Kuro's eyes and saw not just a villain, but a man driven by anger and a thirst for power. "You can choose to change, Kuro," she said. "You can choose peace over violence." Kuro, taken aback by her unexpected mercy, hesitated. The noise of battle faded as he grappled with his choices. In that moment, Nyara extended her hand. "Join us, and we can build a better future together." The tide of battle shifted as the soldiers of Muzanga stood in awe of their princess's bravery. Kuro, realizing the strength of unity and the potential for redemption, sheathed his sword and knelt before Nyara. "I will stand with you, not against you," he declared, and the remaining mercenaries, seeing their leaders surrender, laid down their arms. With the battle won and peace restored, Nyara transformed Muzanga into a symbol of strength and unity. Kuro became an ally, helping to forge a new era for the kingdom, one where differences were embraced and strength was defined not just by power, but by compassion. Princess Nyara's legend spread far and wide, inspiring generations to come. She proved that true strength lies in the courage to fight for what is right and the wisdom to seek peace even in the heat of battle. As peace settled over Muzanga, Princess Nyara and Kuro worked tirelessly to rebuild the kingdom. They established training programs for all citizens, focusing not only on combat skills but also on community resilience, diplomacy, and cooperation. Nyara believed that every individual had unique strengths to contribute, and she wanted everyone to feel empowered. Under her guidance, the people of Muzanga transformed their once fearful society into one of strength and unity. Villagers who had once cowered in fear learned to defend their homes and help one another in times of crisis. The kingdom became a beacon of hope, attracting travelers and traders from neighboring lands. Nyara's reputation as a warrior princess grew, but she remained humble, always crediting her people for their unwavering support and courage. Kuro, too, found purpose in this new era. He worked to mend the scars of his past, becoming a trusted advisor and a protector of the realm. His experience in warfare provided invaluable insights, helping Nyara anticipate potential threats and strengthen their defenses further. Together, they formed a council that included representatives from all villages, ensuring that every voice was heard in decisions that affected the kingdom. Months later, as the kingdom flourished, a delegation arrived from the neighboring realm of Arana, led by their own fierce warrior, Lady Selene. Known for her unmatched archery skills and strategic mind, she sought an alliance with Muzanga. Hearing of Nyara's strength and wisdom, Lady Selene expressed a desire to meet the princess. On the day of their meeting, Nyara donned her armor, her spirit high with anticipation. The two women greeted each other with mutual respect. "I've heard tales of your bravery, Princess Nyara," Lady Selene said, her eyes gleaming with admiration. "I come seeking a partnership. Our realms share borders, and we can achieve greater peace by standing united against common threats." Nyara, recognizing the wisdom in forming alliances, welcomed Lady Selene to Muzanga. The trio, Nyara, Kuro, and Selene, spent days discussing strategies for defense and trade, forming a bond based on trust and respect. They devised a plan for joint training exercises, combining their unique skills to create a formidable alliance. However, not all was peaceful in the surrounding lands. Whispers of unrest began to circulate as factions opposed to Nyara's leadership grew envious of her power and influence. They saw the alliance with Araner as a threat, and their resentment festered, leading to plots to destabilize both kingdoms. One fateful night, as Nyara trained in the castle courtyard, a group of assassins infiltrated Muzanga, determined to eliminate her and Kuro. Led by a rogue general from a neighboring kingdom, they aimed to sow discord and reclaim power for themselves. The attack was swift, but Nyara was prepared. Hearing the clash of steel echoing through the castle, she rushed to the front lines, her heart racing. She encountered the rogue general, a man filled with bitterness and ambition. "You think you can rule Muzanga and Araner without consequence," he sneered, drawing his sword. "Strength through fear will never succeed," Nyara replied, her eyes ablaze with determination. "We fight for honor, not power." The battle between them was fierce. Nyara, her training and experience guiding her movements, fought with grace and power, deflecting the rogue general's blows. Each strike of her sword reflected the strength of her people and their unity. Meanwhile, Kuro and Lady Selene led the defense against the remaining assassins, their combined skills proving overwhelming. With Nyara's fierce spirit pushing her forward, she finally found an opening and disarmed the general. He fell to his knees, defeat etched on his face. "Yield," she commanded, breathing heavily. "You can choose to turn from this path of destruction and join us in building something better." The rogue general, seeing the strength in Nyara's resolve and the solidarity among her allies, felt a flicker of doubt in his ambitions. With a heavy heart, he reluctantly surrendered, recognizing that the era of fear was over. In the aftermath, Nyara and her allies spared the general's life, offering him a chance to redeem himself. They sent him back to his kingdom with a message of peace, encouraging him to rally his people toward cooperation rather than conflict. Nyara believed that redemption was possible for anyone willing to change. As the days turned to weeks, the alliance between Muzanga and Araner flourished, and tales of the muscular princess and her unwavering courage spread throughout the lands. People began to travel from distant realms, eager to witness the strength of the United Kingdoms and to learn from Nyara's leadership. With each passing day, Princess Nyara's vision for a world built on unity and strength became a reality. As she stood atop the castle walls, gazing out over the kingdom, she knew that the battle for Muzanga had been only the beginning. Together with Kuro and Celine, they had forged a new path, one where compassion and strength coexisted, inspiring generations to come. And so, the legacy of the muscular princess lived on, a testament to the power of courage, compassion, and the belief that true strength lies not just in might, but in the bonds forged through unity and hope. The Muscular Princess and the Battle of Muzanga continued. As the alliance between Muzanga and Ariner grew stronger, Nyara's vision of a united front began to take shape. Together with Kuro and Lady Celine, they organized a grand festival to celebrate their newfound partnership. This event would not only honor their friendship, but also invite neighboring kingdoms to join in their mission for peace. The festival preparations were grand. Colorful banners adorned the streets of Muzanga, and artisans from both kingdoms showcased their crafts. Intricate pottery, vibrant fabrics, and exquisite weapons adorned the marketplace. Musicians played lively tunes, filling the air with joy and anticipation. Warriors trained together in the fields, sharing techniques and strategies as they prepared for demonstrations of strength and skill. On the day of the festival, thousands gathered in the great courtyard of the castle, their spirits high. The atmosphere buzzed with excitement as Nyara, Kuro, and Celine welcomed the delegations from neighboring realms. Each visitor brought their own unique traditions, enriching the celebration. Nyara stood before the crowd, her heart swelling with pride. Today, we celebrate not just our victories, but the friendships we have forged. Together, we are stronger, and together, we can create a future where peace reigns. As the festivities continued, the three leaders organized various competitions, from archery contests led by Lady Celine to strength challenges that showcased Nyara's formidable skills. Kuro led a martial arts exhibition, demonstrating the importance of strategy and teamwork in combat. However, amidst the joy and celebration, shadows lingered on the horizon. Not all kingdoms welcomed the alliance. A neighboring realm, envious of their unity and prosperity, plotted to disrupt the festival. Rumors began to circulate about a powerful sorcerer named Malakar, who is said to possess dark magic capable of sowing chaos and discord. As the festivities reached their peak, an ominous storm gathered in the sky, casting a shadow over the celebration. Suddenly, the ground trembled as Malakar and his minions appeared, unleashing a wave of dark energy that sent the crowd into a panic. Your unity is a threat to my power. I will not allow it to continue, Malakar bellowed, his voice echoing through the courtyard. Nyara, sensing the danger, rallied her allies. Stay together. We can face this threat, she shouted, her voice cutting through the chaos. Kuro and Celine stood by her side, ready to defend their people. As Malakar conjured bolts of dark energy, Nyara and her allies sprang into action. Nyara engaged Malakar directly, using her agility to dodge his attacks while landing powerful blows. Kuro fought fiercely alongside her, his knowledge of strategy helping them anticipate the sorcerer's moves. Lady Celine took to the heights, using her archery skills to shoot arrows imbued with light, countering Malakar's dark magic. The battle raged on, but Malakar was relentless. With each spell he cast, the darkness deepened, threatening to consume their spirits. The crowd watched in fear as their champions fought against the overwhelming odds. As Nyara battled the sorcerer, she began to feel the weight of his darkness pressing down on her, threatening to extinguish her light. In that moment of desperation, she remembered her father's teachings: true strength comes from within, and the bonds you forge can light even the darkest of nights. With renewed determination, Nyara called upon the strength of her people, the friendship she had built with Kuro and Celine, and the hope that filled their hearts. We stand united, she shouted, raising her sword high. Together, we can overcome this darkness. In a moment of clarity, she channeled the energy of the crowd, the unity of their spirits igniting a bright light that burst forth from her sword. It surged toward Malakar, momentarily blinding him. Seizing the opportunity, Kuro and Selene unleashed their combined attacks, striking at the sorcerer's heart with all their might. Malakar stumbled back, his dark magic faltering under the brilliance of their united strength.
No.
This cannot be, he roared, but it was too late. The combined power of their friendship and resolve shattered his dark hold, sending him reeling. As the light enveloped Malakar, he began to dissolve into shadows, his magic dissipating into the air. With one final, desperate scream, he vanished, leaving behind a lingering darkness that slowly faded as the sun broke through the clouds. The crowd erupted in cheers, their fear replaced with elation. Nyara, Kuro, and Selene embraced, knowing that their bond had triumphed over darkness. The festival resumed, transformed into a celebration of resilience and unity. In the aftermath, Nyara took a moment to reflect on the battle. The victory against Malakar had solidified their alliance, but it also served as a reminder of the importance of vigilance. They knew that challenges would arise, but together, they could face anything. As the festival continued, the leaders gathered with representatives from the neighboring realms to discuss the future. They established a council to address potential threats, fostering cooperation and understanding among their kingdoms. Months turned into years, and the legacy of Princess Nyara and her allies grew. The alliance forged through trials became a powerful symbol of hope, inspiring others to seek peace over conflict. The tales of their bravery and unity spread far and wide, creating a network of kingdoms bound by friendship and collaboration. One evening, as the sun set over Muzanga, casting a golden hue across the land, Nyara stood at the castle's highest tower. She gazed out at the horizon, her heart full of gratitude for the journey they had taken together. With Kuro and Selene by her side, she felt ready to face whatever challenges the future held. Together, we are unstoppable, Nyara declared, her voice steady. Kuro and Selene nodded in agreement, knowing that their bonds were the true source of their strength. And so, they continued to lead Muzanga and Araner into an era of prosperity, forever united in their quest for peace and justice. The muscular princess, once seen as an anomaly, became a beacon of hope, a reminder that true strength lies in the courage to embrace unity and the power of compassion in the face of adversity. As the years passed, the alliance between Muzanga and Araner flourished, transforming the once divided realms into a thriving community of strength and cooperation. The festival that began as a celebration of unity became an annual tradition, drawing people from far and wide to share in the joy of their shared achievements. It became a time to honor those who had fought valiantly, celebrate the bonds forged in battle, and inspire future generations to uphold the values of courage and compassion. Princess Nyara's legacy continued to inspire countless individuals, especially young girls who looked up to her as a role model. She became known not only for her physical strength, but also for her unwavering commitment to justice and peace. Schools were established in Muzanga and Araner, teaching the principles of teamwork, resilience, and the importance of understanding one another. Young warriors trained alongside scholars, blending the arts of combat and diplomacy. Kuro, having found redemption and purpose, took on a leadership role in guiding the kingdom's defenses. His experiences and strategies were invaluable, fostering a new generation of warriors who learned the importance of honor and integrity in battle. Lady Selene became a renowned ambassador for peace, traveling between realms to promote collaboration and friendship. She established archery academies, where young archers hone their skills while learning about the power of unity. The bond between Nyara, Kuro, and Selene became the cornerstone of their alliance, a testament to the idea that strength could be found in diversity and mutual respect. They frequently convened councils with leaders from allied kingdoms, fostering dialogue and understanding to ensure lasting peace. As Nyara stood at the castle tower, reflecting on the journey they had taken together, she knew that their fight against darkness was never truly over. Challenges would always arise, but she had faith in the power of their unity. The legacy they built together would continue to guide their decisions, reminding them that true strength is not just about individual might, but the collective spirit that binds them. In the end, Muzanga and Aranur became symbols of hope and resilience, proving that even in the face of adversity, it is possible to forge a brighter future. Through the courage of a muscular princess and her steadfast allies, they showed the world that love, friendship, and understanding could conquer even the darkest of forces. And so, the story of Princess Nyara, the muscular princess of Muzanga, became a legend told for generations, a timeless reminder that together, we are stronger, and through unity, we can overcome